the actual whole entire thing we changed was the layout of the page.
Tom just added £26,000 worth of revenue, but that massively impacts profit, right? Because our cost of product stays the same, our cost of advertising stays the same. We're just converting more of the traffic that lands on the page. So the profit probably is like 4x. There is that natural tendency for us as humans. Well, I've never used this product before. How do I know it's any good?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, because these 4,682 people have left an average of 4.9 star reviews. Oh, okay, it must be good then.
Yeah.
That's fine, but what happens when it's a new product with no reviews? Tom, you're amazing. This guy, right, so 26% increase in conversion rate is the headline I want to talk about, and a 7.9% increase in average order value, which if you watched our previous episode, has such a massive impact on profit.
Yeah, enormous.
So welcome to Inside Digital. Today we are talking about how amazing Tom is and the work that he and the team have been doing on some e-commerce product pages to increase the conversion rate, as I said, by an enormous 26%. So let me just put that into context. If your revenue is about 100k, Tom just added £26,000 worth of revenue.
That's a win.
Okay, so this is a good thing. Okay, now not only that, but that massively impacts profit, right? Because our cost of product stays the same, our cost of advertising stays the same. We're just converting more of the traffic that lands on the page, so the profit probably is like 4x. It's not just the revenue. However, the second part of that is we've also increased the average order value by 7.9%, which means we're getting more revenue for every single one of those conversions, which the compound of that is, I haven't even worked that out, but it's about 1,000,000%. I don't know what it is, but it's huge. So
big, yeah.
Today I wanted to grill Tom and get him to reveal his secrets of what he actually did to achieve this amazing thing. And by the way, I should say, this product, the page, it wasn't awful.
No, it wasn't awful. It was converting.
It was fine.
Working.
It was converting fine.
Yeah.
We just sprinkled some fairy dust magic and some thinking about user emotion and how to elicit a better response, how to kind of push the right buttons and motivate the customer more frequently to go buy now.
Exactly it. Yeah, and that's the goal, isn't it? Really, for any e-commerce store.
So spill it. What was the first thing?
First of all, thank you very much. That was nice. I'll just end with that. But so it sounds like we've done these massive things, but all we did was make tiny little tweaks to here and there, what we knew worked, what we've tested as well before, what we know works, and pretty much shoved that all in one product, and it has worked, pretty much what we're seeing. And I'm going to go through a little bit, the sort of step-by-step, or not by step-by-step, but little bits of what we changed, what you can do maybe today or in the future just to help update your product page as well.
Okay.
So
I'll give you a background. So this product, we can't tell you exactly what it is.
No.
But it is a consumable product. It is used in the cleaning space.
Yep.
And that's probably all you need to know, really.
Yeah, so it's quite a sought after product. People use it all the time.
Yep.
And so therefore it's going to sell well already.
Yep.
But if you're increasing the average order rate as we have by 7.9%, then more people are buying it. Conversion rate's gone up as well, so that's good. That's always a good thing, and now even more people have this product in their houses, know about the brand and all that stuff.
So it's consumable. It's the sort of thing we do sell it on a subscription. So it's the sort of thing where you'd buy. Oh well, if I buy 3 packs or 4 packs, then I won't need to buy it as often, and I can save a bit of money, and I might have a monthly or bi-monthly subscription as well. So it is the sort of thing that you would order regularly, and it's also one of those kind of. It's cleaning, it's mundane, you're not going to get excited about it, it's not the sort of thing that you like shopping for, so you probably quite like to go, it'll just turn up and I'll use it until, I've got too much, can I just pause for a month?
Yeah, exactly.
We all do it, right? So that's the background. So what was the first thing?
So the first thing we've changed, I think the actual whole entire thing we changed was the layout of the page. Because this is obviously the first thing you're going to see, and this is where the elements go into the page technically. So the layout was a key thing, and it needs to be seen on desktop and mobile, so it has to work across the board to sell as fast as possible. So layout was obviously a key thing, and then so obviously a product has images.
Yep.
So you need images to sell the product. So within the images, there's we helped optimize those as much as possible. We had done in the past anyway, but have them actually laying out well on mobile and desktop so you can swipe through them and click on them where you need to. Also a video as well within those images helps to obviously show the product in use as well.
So how does this work? How do I use it? It's maybe different from something I've used before. So help me understand what it looks like instead of going, here's a box.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, a box.
So images.
I'd love to buy a box.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you can visit the scale as well, just so people actually knowing how big it is in your home and stuff like that, which can do anything when it comes to a lawnmower, to a car.
It's a bit different. Like you walk into a supermarket, you pick it up and go, ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Look how big it is.
You can't have that. You need to give people that experience straight away, otherwise they just won't know.
What does it feel like? Guess what? Internet. You can't really do that.
No,
so video is the closest you're going to get.
Yeah.
So we had a better video.
Which
and more prominent where you would see it and more users would therefore click it and watch
exactly. So it appeared straight. Well, the product first of all, the image of the product as you probably expect, and then the video was within the other products to help you get that knowledge.
Okay. So we've got better content, better sales proposition.
Yep.
To help overcome the objection of what does this thing look like? What does it feel like? Like how do I use it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's good.
And then to help that, we sort of looked at customer-focused headlines. So obviously the product title needs to be in the headline because people need to know what they're going to buy.
And also SEO.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But so if let's say you're buying, we do cat food, for example. If you're buying cat food and it's in packs, then yeah, great. You obviously know it's in packs and stuff like that. But maybe if you bought 64 pack, it could be 64, and it was one tin per dinner. It could be 64 dinners. Yeah. So you're actually speaking to the audience more by being customer focused of what they're actually thinking at that time.
Or 2 cans per day, or whatever, 2 packs per day.
2 packs per day, yeah.
Oh, hang on, 64. Right, so that's like 1 month supply.
Yeah, it's huge, right? Yeah.
And 1 month supply is, hang on, that's more meaningful. The emotional connection to 1 month is very different from 64.
Yeah.
Like I had to do the mental arithmetic very quickly there to go 2 packs a day, 30 days a month. Oh, hang on, that's enough for a month. Whereas if you go, it's a month's supply, they go, oh, I won't have to buy it for a month. Yeah. I've got enough for a month, I won't have to buy it again.
Yeah.
Like it's so much cleaner, slicker, like less thought, like fewer synapses bombing around my brain to make that connection.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is reducing the friction between do I want this and I want this.
So take a look at your products and see if you can do exactly that. So look at different ways of phrasing, I guess, the
we even did
title.
1 year supply, right?
We do 1 year supply.
A year's supply, big order value.
Yeah, it'd be huge, wouldn't it? And then then they come back to, because they've used that for a year, then they'll come back to us, and that's the lifetime value, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, that obviously the title is one of the main things. Images first, title is obviously a huge thing.
Yeah.
Then we looked at, obviously, to increase the AOV as much as possible, is to really upsell, sort of show the different products or other versions of that product that people could save on.
Yeah.
So you can say there was a 64 pack again, then you could have a 92 pack, but you could, if you bought 92 pack, you could save this much. Yeah. And the button to save that much is right there, right in front of your face. So you can click on it and get to that product as soon as possible to buy it.
So it's not the annoying thing where you go, well, there's another product page with a product on it with a 92 pack, but this product is a 64. There's also a 32, and that's on a different page.
Yeah.
And the user's got to navigate around the site. I mean, it's almost like going in a supermarket. It would be the equivalent of, well, the 32 pack's on the shelf here, but the 64 pack, that's on the end of the gondola. Oh, you want the 92? Oh, sorry, that's over by the ham.
Yeah,
like,
way too much work, right?
Why would you'd put them right next to each other on the shelf.
Yeah.
And that's effectively what you've done, is said, here is the product, it is amazing, it is wonderful, this is how you use it, and we've sold the product, but we're now saying, so you've bought on the product, you want the product, now we are saying buy more of the product and spend more money because it's in your interest. You already love the thing. We've already got you there. We've already got your card ready almost to pay. You're committed emotionally to the purchase.
Yeah.
And then we're saying, oh no, but have I got a deal for you?
Exactly,
like, It is that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's like when I suppose you go to a car showroom if you're buying a car and they go, oh yeah, okay, yeah, so the car is £24,000, £995 on the road. Oh, would you like the maintenance pack whilst you've got your wallet there? Oh, did you want the wheel trims? It's only another £200.
Exactly.
Look how much amazing there. Oh, and look at this, and suddenly you spent 35 grand on a 24 grand car. Like the upsell there.
That's all you're doing.
Because you've already crossed the barrier of the selling of the product. Now it's, why don't you buy 2 of them?
Yep.
Or why don't you buy not just 2, but why don't you buy a month's supply? Why don't you buy 3 months supply? Why don't you buy a year's supply? Hang on, a year's supply of something this mundane, and actually it's not a particularly expensive product. So, we're not saying it's not like 400 quid for a year's supply. Mm-hmm. It's still fairly cheap. So you kind of go, well, I'm now going to have free delivery, and this thing doesn't take up much space, and I can order it, and then I'm not going to have to worry about it for until summer next year. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah. I don't want to be buying this crap. I've got better things to do in my life,
yeah, exactly,
right? Yeah. It's not a crap product, but it's a great product. But do you know what I mean? It's one of those, you can't get excited about it.
No.
It's not like going to buy a new TV where you go, oh, look at all the features, Or buying a holiday, we go, oh, that's amazing. And you enjoy the experience of buying those things.
Yeah.
With this, it's like grocery shopping.
Yeah.
It's not exciting.
And it's online as well, online in your house maybe, so wherever you are. So you're not in the atmosphere, are you? You're being shown what you are and what's on your screen.
Yeah.
And you have to do what is said on your screen. So if you'll make it as easy as possible for them to do that,
okay,
do it.
How many more you got? Like, how awesome is this?
We've got about 3 or 4 more, I think.
Okay, fire on.
The next one is the next one is testimonials. So what we did, and there's one more as well. So a testimonial and something else. So testimonial, obviously, people tend to do what others done before them. So they're obviously going to do whatever you have a better testimonial or nice things to say about the product. Yep. You're more chance of selling it. But we also added the quantity sold as well, or a rough number of the quantity sold next to the testimonial as well. So you've got the reinforcement of someone buying it. Then you've got that.
That was my idea, can I just say?
It was. But I'm taking it. But yeah, and the quantity sold next to it as well. So you've got all these like nice, massive numbers and nice things next to each other that really reinforce why you should buy it. And obviously people are also buying it as well. So
it's the social proof thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's the trust. Landing on a product, here is a picture of it. Okay, I really like it. But there is that natural tendency for us as humans to go, well, I've never used this product before. How do I know it's any good?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, because these 4,682 people have left an average of 4.9 star reviews. Oh, okay, it must be good then.
Yeah.
That's fine, but what happens when it's a new product with no reviews? Or it's not a new product, but you haven't got 4,982 reviews. So actually, what we're trying to do is stack the offer so that we're kind of going, well, look, 3,654 people have already bought this product. Oh, okay, so it must be good then if you've sold that many.
Yeah, definitely.
And it creates more confidence in the product. I suppose it would be similar to the supermarket experience of going in and going, we've literally got like a massive rack with 4 shelves of this product from this brand versus here's one shelf with like 4 jars of the thing. Which one would you buy? You buy the one with tons of it because they clearly sell tons of it because it's really popular, because it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
People buy it, loads of it, ergo, it is good, therefore I can trust it, therefore I should buy it.
Yeah.
Conversion rate goes up.
Trust, that's what it is.
Whereas you look at this one and go, what? Oh, obviously no one wants that. Clearly it's not very good, so I'm not going to buy it either. It's the sheep mentality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the challenge we had is we don't have tons of product reviews. Even though we sell stacks of them, people don't leave many reviews. So when you see a product page where it's got 4,982 reviews, probably means they've sold about 100,000 of them or more.
Yeah.
Which we don't have those numbers. So we rely on this is quantity sold, which is why we did.
Yes, we did. And even if you don't, like ours only has 1 review on it. It's not. It has a top there of this amount of views, but we do just display actually just 1 review. You can even have 2 reviews. You can display at least 1 of them on there, and the review is above the fold as well, right? Sorry,
you can see the review is above the fold. You can see what that's.
Yes, it's all above the fold. Everything we're talking about right now is still above the fold on mobile and desktop as well.
So we've got image and video. We've got the product title. We've got the month, 2 month, 1 year supply, whatever it is, instead of a pack quantity, which has a better emotional response.
Yep.
And then what was the last one? The one you just
Testimonials.
The testimonial. So we've got social proof and quantity.
Yeah, so they're literally next to each other. If we want to, there'll be screenshots of this actually in the actual podcast itself. We'll go to a screenshot and you can see an actual finished product of this product. Actually, can we do that?
You'd have to blur a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I might blur. Editor, maybe put this in. Maybe put this in. Yeah. Anyway, don't do that. So what was the next thing? So we haven't actually got to the add to cart button yet. We've got all this information, but we haven't got to the actual add to cart button. And before we do, we've got one more thing, which is reinforcing the delivery charges. Now, we need to be as transparent as possible, obviously, with delivery charges. We've spoken about delivery in our recent podcast episode about how it can be quite a friction area. And obviously, it's good to be transparent. But there are, for this one, we're able to offer a free delivery after spending a certain amount. So telling people that is obviously a really good thing.
Yeah.
People are looking for this sort of information. So you want to give all the information as much as possible before the add to cart, so they all know this information without any nasty surprises, because that causes massive bounce rates. So yeah, having that as a little icon of a van as well. These things help. We know icons help massively, don't they? So anywhere on a website, as long as it reinforces the message, which is possible.
The visual connection processing of that with the human brain is, I can't remember what the number is, but it's, I don't know, 100 or 400 or 1,000 times faster than reading a bit of text.
Yeah.
So the images or icons, as you say, you go, there's a picture of a van, it must be delivery.
Yeah, straight away.
It's instant. It's quicker than reading the word delivery.
Yeah, exactly that. And then we get on to the actual add to cart button itself. And after these days, obviously there are so many different add to cart buttons, or so many buttons you can have on a website or an e-commerce product page, I guess. And you want to give the user as much option as possible. So that includes sort of Apple Pay, Android Pay, or Google Pay, sorry, and obviously just a regular add to cart button as well. But yeah, that also deletes the friction of, well, how do I pay? You can also, if you do have options of finance, add those to underneath the
so you can use like Klarna or something.
Klarna and stuff like that, yeah. Also the cards that people can pay with, like Visa and all the other stuff, have the little logos of those underneath the add to cart button. You just every single time, just trying to reinforce the questions, or trying to answer, the questions.
You're
that people are
overcoming
asking.
the objections.
Yeah, exactly.
Like any objection when they're looking at it, well, who else has bought this? How many will I like it? 4,382 people say they do. And they've got a 4.9 average star rating.
Yep.
Okay, then I probably will. Objection overcome.
Yeah.
What happens if I don't like it? Well, here's our return policy. Objection overcome. Oh, well, how much is it? Here's the price. Objection overcome.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, do they take my card? Here's the card details. Objection overcome.
Yep.
So you're just trying to handle every single objection, or the vast majority of the main ones. You can't possibly cover all of that above the fold and every possible objection of anything ever. Like, oh, has this product got this chemical in it? Well, you can't do all of that. You can include it below the fold if someone wants to dive into those details.
Yep.
And that's important. A lot of people struggle with allergies or conditions that mean they can't be, something gives them a rash if they wash their clothes with it, or something, something triggers their hay fever, or they have an allergy to peanuts or something, so that detail I think you've got to put in. And obviously a lot of products now you're talking about, is it vegan, is it vegetarian, those sorts of things, does it have microplastics in it? All of those things you can still have, but you can't possibly put all of that above the fold.
No.
Unless that specific thing is the selling point.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Which sometimes it is.
It is,
I'm looking for a vegan. Okay, well that's in my title then.
Yes.
And I'm going to reinforce it, but that's a product that suits the search.
Yeah, this product itself does have benefits, obviously, but we knew that what we've put above the fold is going to increase the conversion rate and the sales and the AOV much better than if we were to add it. We could A/B test putting it in there, seeing how much that would change as well, which is something we might do. But the benefits are actually still on the page. They're just below the fold. The page doesn't end at the add to cart button. It does keep going. With reinforced video, some more benefits, how to use the product. That's big as well, actually.
Yeah.
And then at the very, very end, of people also brought and other things like that, what we talked about in other AOV videos as well. So the page itself all comes together as one giant salesman, really, and just really reinforces why people have it, what people are getting from it, and why you should buy it. As things. So that's the end of the game, the main one. And because of these increases, we are able to increase the sales for this product, which is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 26% increase in conversion rate and a 7.9% increase in average order value, which in reality probably delivers something around 40% increase in profitability, not to mention the additional revenue that brings, which can then be reinvested in more advertising to generate more sales of the same product. So it really is a catalyst where you can kind of go, that's the thing that turbocharges the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Average order value is higher, conversion rate is higher, therefore return on ad spend is higher. I can spend more per click, which makes our ads rank higher or more visible, or Meta promotes them more, or wherever you're advertising. So I can spend more on the advertising and win the auction against other people who want the advertising spot more often, which means I'm going to get more clicks, which means the conversion rate now is 26% higher, and that's proven. So now I can spend more per click and I can spend more budget, which means I can probably 2x or 3x or 4x my revenue at greater profit.
Yeah, that's it.
Because of that set of 5 changes.
Yeah, and I think for our biggest challenge, because of the way the website was laid out, was the layout of the website, but of the landing page, sorry. But from what I've said, you can make small tweaks like today, like the headings. You can just go into the heading editor and edit
without editing theme. So with this, we basically had to create a different product theme in Shopify.
Yeah, exactly.
To lay it out the way we wanted it. But you could, depending if your website, like if you're on WooCommerce or Magento or whatever, there are things where the information needs to be there.
Yeah.
And that would improve your conversion rate.
Yeah,
even without going, I need a techie developer, I need a web team to change this code to make sure, So there are things like some of those things you've talked about, just putting that text in that.
Yeah, that's all it is. And testing that as much as possible as well. And it's lovely, isn't it? It's such an interesting thing. It's amazing when you see it works as well. And we because of our work here, we knew it was going to kind of do better because of what we've learned in the past and how we're just being experts, stuff like that. But we did actually seeing the results, and it just really helps, especially for the client as well. So it's fantastic a win, and there's a win that you could have too. It's a win that anyone with an e-commerce store, Shopify store, anything like that, they can easily do that too. So
like, subscribe, comment. Find us at tillerson.co.uk if you want to increase your revenue profit on your e-commerce store, maybe by as much or even more than 26%, and maybe you might get to work with Tom. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching.
Cheers, guys.